Well, they've come out with the update on this story of the official story of the zookeeper that got killed by a tiger entering the tiger enclosure. Anyway, it says that the zookeeper was killed by the tiger at the Florida Zoo this month, broke the rules when she entered the big cat's enclosures, zoo officials said. Stacey Konwiser, 38, died April 15th after a 13-year-old male Malayan tiger delivered a fatal neck injury while inside a secured portion of the tiger area. But the question remains about the circumstances surrounding the death. Although the night house had surveillance videos cameras, they were not recording at the time. They are only activated when the newborn cubs arrive. Then why could it possibly have occurred? This is the subject of 5 ongoing investigations. The zoo said that the afternoon that Konwiser entered the enclosure, that she was alone. It's okay for them to enter that area of that she was in, but they have to follow the protocols and make sure that the tiger, there's probably several different safety protocols to enter before you make sure that there's no tigers in there before you go in. And you have to lock the access gates for them to come in from the outside to the inside. And one might have been sick and stayed in for the day, then she didn't know that. It spent the day like sick or something, and so, hiding in the dark in there, and she didn't know it. Because, if it's in dark in there, how can you see? If there's, they don't turn the cameras on, they can't possibly see if there's one hiding in the back there.
Just before 2 p.m., the head tiger keeper for Florida's Palm Beach is getting ready for an event at the zoo. 38-year-old Stacey Konwiser is going to answer questions from guests about the 4 rare and endangered Malayan tigers housed there. 3 males and 1 female. She was in the so-called night house, an enclosed area where the tigers eat and sleep, when she was bitten by one of the male tigers. Police and some officials had to tranquilize the tiger before they could reach Stacey Konwiser, who was airlifted to the nearest hospital.
The love that they have for these animals, you don't get into this business without the love for these animals and understanding the danger that's involved even more.
The tiger keeper's injuries so severe, she died at the hospital.
My name is Stacey Konwiser. I'm the primary tiger keeper here at the Palm Beach Zoo and Conservation Society.
Tigers bit her, and the animal is contained according to the zoo officials.
About 340 pounds. He's a little bit on the larger end of the scale for a Malayan tiger.
Stacey Konwiser worked at the zoo for 3 years, along with her husband, who was a trainer there.
This particular keeper, this was her specialty. This is what she was trained to deal and loved. Loved tigers.
Attacks by zoo animals are relatively rare in the U.S. In 2007, a Siberian tiger named Tatiana escaped her open-air enclosure in the San Francisco Zoo and attacked 3 guests. One 17-year-old boy was killed. Tatiana was shot and killed by police after the mauling. In 2003, the entertainers Siegfried and Roy were performing in Las Vegas with their white tiger Manticore. Halfway through the performance, Manticore lunged and bit Roy Horn on the neck, dragging him around in front of the horrified audience. Manticore was subdued, and Roy Horn survived the attack.
And we're doing all of this because of the endangered status of the Malayan tiger.
Details on how and why Stacey Konwiser was bitten by this tiger are still unknown. The zoo is now being investigated and remains closed.